everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little different. We are actually headed to Atlanta to get away from Hurricane Helene. We've packed up and are taking this video to Atlanta. Not only are we escaping the storm, but we're also celebrating my daughter Savannah's birthday with the Fun Girls Weekend. I was thinking lately about things I would never buy secondhand, and I figured why not make it a video? And who better to help me with these than my girls while we thrift shop and antique hunt. So come along for the ride as we hit up Goodwill and an antique store to see what treasures and a few no-nos we find. All right, first stop is Goodwill. We've just arrived and I'm asking my girls and their friend Megan what they wouldn't buy secondhand. Okay, so what is one thing you will not buy secondhand?
Besides underwear, stuffed animals, hairbrush.
Yeah.
A plunger.
A plunger. Mattresses. No mattresses.
No mattresses.
No underwear.
Nothing. No furniture with weird stains.
No. Okay, let's head inside and see what treasures we don't want to buy. First on the list is upholstered furniture. Just like mattresses, they can hide bed bugs, lice, and other critters. Side note, one of the things I did before making this video was do some research online to find out what the top things were that people would not buy secondhand. Next on my list is plastic. I've always been a little leery of used plastic, especially when it comes to things like storage containers or kids' toys. You never know if they've been used with harmful chemicals. And don't get me started on Teflon cookware. I read that if the Teflon is scratched, it can release toxins. Hard pass for me. Oh boy, Goodwill always has a ton of stuffed animals. As cute as they are, they're a hard no for me. Germs, bed bugs, lice, I just can't. And while I was browsing, I met the sweetest lady who let me peek into her cart. She had the most beautiful pieces, all matching perfectly for her bedroom makeover. She's going with burgundy and cream, such a stunning combo. Unfortunately, I forgot to hit record, but she was kind enough to share the things she would not buy secondhand. This super nice lady let me interview her. Her name, I think it was Chanel, beautiful name. And I'm so sad. I realized afterwards that I didn't get the video because I didn't push the button apparently. But she said she would not buy secondhand underwear, which is what a common thing people are saying. I also interviewed the lady when we were checking out, and she said she would not buy secondhand toilets. So I agree with her. I think anything stinky like that I wouldn't buy secondhand. So after Goodwill, we popped over to Planters Walk Antiques. At this location, Megan had some funny things to say about items she would not get.
This is a piece where you would bring somebody home with you. Likely would be wheeling around the house on its own. Since its previous owner.
It's haunted.
For sure.
Would you buy that?
I would not buy this because Papa and Mama are coming home with you.
Now let's look around for a little bit because this antique mall has so many wonderful things. I met the lady who owns this booth, and her name is Michelle. She's super nice, and she has some great holiday vintage items. But she said she would never buy furniture that smells like smoke or furniture with major water damage. Hannah's been looking for a vintage fireplace mantle, and this one just needed a little bit of cleaning up. We strapped it to the car, and now we're headed to lunch. More to come about what she's going to do with this mantle in a future video. So I interviewed a lady in an antique store, and I asked her and the guy with her, what's one thing you wouldn't buy secondhand? And both of them said clothes, because they would not wear secondhand clothes because somebody may have died in them. All right, after all that shopping and asking around, here's the final list of things you should never buy secondhand. Upholstered furniture is a no for me because of the bed bugs, the lice, other things that are hiding down in there. Second is plastic. You just never know if that plastic has started breaking down and if it's leaching any kind of chemicals. Next is Teflon cookware. Be careful and check it over very carefully to make sure that Teflon is not coming off. Next, stuffed animals. Stuffed animals are like mattresses and upholstered furniture. You never know what's hiding inside, and it can spread diseases to you. Shoes. Well, shoes was a questionable area because I have bought secondhand shoes, but we don't know whose feet they've been on and if their feet have foot fungus or things on it. So definitely think about shoes. Then there's car seats. Car seats are a safety issue and you should never buy a car seat. Next is helmets. These are a one crash deal, so always buy new. You never know if a helmet has already been in an accident or if it's old and it doesn't perform like it's supposed to. Next are mattresses. Unless you're at a place like Goodwill where they sell new ones, I wouldn't get a mattress. You never know where it's been. You don't know what's inside of it, and I wouldn't take that chance. Next are electronics like TVs, radios, and don't forget about the small appliances or even big appliances. Remember, faulty wiring can cause fires. There's so many things you have to think about. Next are vintage dishes. Vintage dishes are, if they're pre-1970, they may have lead in them. So use them occasionally for like a one dinner event, but don't use them long term. And they make great decorations. So I still say go buy those vintage dishes and use them to decorate your home. And then there are pillows, whether it's a pillow you sleep on or a beautiful throw pillow for your sofa or bed. Consider what is inside that pillow form. Now, if a pillow has a zipper, I would totally get it. Take the pillow form out, trash it, throw the pillow cover in the washing machine, wash it on hot water, really good. Make sure you kill anything that might be on it. And the number one thing, underwear. No explanation needed, right? My husband even chimed in on this one. Okay, so what is one thing you would not buy secondhand?
Drawers. Or some people might call them undergarments, but no, out of the question. That would certainly be a no. But most everything else, okay, you can wash it real good and still feel comfortable. But drawers,
No.
no.
Well, there you have it. These are the things based off of my research and what people shared with me that they would never buy secondhand. So now it's your turn. What would you never buy secondhand? Please share in the comments. I would love to hear. I think we'll have a lot of fun seeing what other people feel like is a big no-no when it comes to secondhand. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Please don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you will get notified of the next video coming in a week. Again, have a wonderful day and I'll see you soon. Bye.